yo. I can't believe I'm sitting here just finding out you got an OnlyFans page. Out of all these years, yo, the disrespect that comes with it, that you couldn't even talk to me before you did it, that's bullshit, yo. That's fucked up, Keisha. I'm telling you, yo, that's fucked up.
Wait, no, calm, but you're not gonna say fuck me, or that's fucked up. It's not fucked up.
You recording me? What the fuck you doing?
Listen, it's not fucked up, and we're going to, okay, look, so I have an OnlyFans page, and he's mad because he's just now finding out about it.
Of course I'm mad I'm just finding out about it.
I'm not doing it with anybody but myself, so why should I have to tell you my choice, my body, my fucking choice?
I'm your partner, you're supposed to come to me and talk to me.
Joe, I've been talking to you about mad things. I've been asking for solutions to shit. You not giving me none, so I created one.
That's no solution. Not in my book. That's no solution.
You knew who the fuck I was when you met me.
Before,
I knew that. Thought that I would never have to go back to anything like this again.
Beforehand,
but unfortunately, that's not the case right now.
After that, everything's supposed to change.
Everything did change.
No. Obviously it hasn't.
No, it had to. I had to do something.
Hasn't. You stood out there showing your body. You stood out there doing stuff like this on camera.
You act like that's the only thing that I do. I have mad jobs, but they're not facilitating everything that needs to be done. So I got something extra. OnlyFans be breaking me off. What the fuck?
Come on, Keisha, with that. It don't matter what they breaking you off. It's the disrespect that comes with it.
What disrespect?
You couldn't come and talk to me about it.
Okay, well, we're talking about it now.
Because I had to find out on the fly.
All right, then. But now, okay.
No,
so wait.
I had to find out on the fly.
So now you know.
Yeah, now I know.
Okay. And so? Whatever. I've been doing what I have to do, period. Like, that's bottom line. That's what it is.
She said, now you know. You skeezers, man. You skeezers are so quick with the disrespect, especially to the guys that actually love and care about you. It's not even funny. And what's crazy to me is, sidebar, before I even go into commentary, I just want to note, for all we know, this could very well be a skit. There's been tons of videos out lately, i.e. Cheesecake Factory Lady, maybe even the Oyster Bar Woman, and a whole host of others that have just been creating skits all in the name of going viral, which is fine with me because this gives me an opportunity to actually make some commentary and give you guys something to talk about. However, the reality is this. There are a lot of men out here that are actually going through these real life issues with the women that they're dating and like are taking very serious. So whether it be personal life or something that you hear through the rumor mill, how many men do you know have been in relationships with women that just so happen to have an OnlyFans in secret? The second problem is this. The fact that she thinks it's okay to have an OnlyFans simply because she's only doing it by herself. Ma'am, if you didn't notice, you're openly sharing this with the world. Now, going back to what I said earlier, this could very well be a skit simply because this kind of like publicity ploy is a great way to get lonely men, or simps for that matter, to pay for an OnlyFans. Which brings me to another point. Guys, why are you wasting your money on OnlyFans? You really want to take a look at this? I'm not saying she's ugly, nor am I saying she's attractive, but I'm just saying, like Pornhub, and there's a whole host of other websites that you can visit for free. Not that I condone corn. I actually think it's probably one of the most corrosive things you could do with your brain and your free time. But that's a whole nother subject for another time. But in this case, if you're going to spend the money, why not invest in something? Why not start building a business? Why not start doing a side hustle? Something more productive with your time, as opposed to giving these 40-plus-year-old skeezers, who are married, by the way, your hard-earned money. Not just money, but your hard-earned money. And lastly, I want to say this. You know, we're at a point in society where I don't think there's any real coming back from. You know, again, a lot of men are choosing not to date. A lot of men are choosing not to get married. This is not to say that there aren't people doing this at all. Otherwise, the birth rate would be declining a lot faster than we think. But I invite you to do the research. Take a look at the birth rate and what they're predicting further into the future. There's not going to be a lot of us left if we're going to continue this at this rate. My whole thing is, men, you can go ahead and date, and I don't suggest you get married. I definitely don't suggest to get married. But if you want to get married, You need the prenup, you need to vet who you're marrying, and you need to make sure that you feel this is the right choice. Because if you're gonna be in it for the long haul, you need to make sure that you're doing it with the right person and not someone who's going to have an OnlyFans. Now, I did some further digging into her background, and turns out she was already an adult actress, which is kind of interesting to me that Joe would even go ahead and marry an adult actress, which again, it's none of my business what you guys do with your sword. Nor is it any of my business where you place said sword. But to marry said skeezer, quote unquote, to marry said skeezer, and then to put her in such a prominent position, well, not so prominent because she felt like doing OnlyFans was her way out because apparently they're running out of money, but to put her in that position to call her wife is definitely not something I would ever advise. Guys, as much as women don't like to admit it, body count truly does matter. And besides the simple fact that perhaps she could have been around with a whole host of human beings, STDs and all other sorts, those are real risk to you and something you should heavily consider. And more so, when you take a look at who you are speaking to or take a look into their background, you need to ensure that they weren't doing things as culpable as what we're seeing here. The unfortunate reality is a lot of women are, and they're just doing it in hiding. So with that information, do what you will. Make sure you vet the woman that you're speaking to properly. Make sure you really get a good idea of her character, and make sure your morals and values both align. Because if they don't, you're gonna end up in a position just like Joe.
A few weeks ago, out with my friends, this nigga been texting me for weeks talking to himself. Why I didn't block him, bitch, I don't know. But today I was bored and I had time, so he texted me like, can we meet for drinks? And I'm like, yeah, meet me here. They got the best fucking oysters in Atlanta, like, hands down. So I'm like, yes, I can get some content, come on. It's so good. Y'all, when the fourth one came out, he was looking at me crazy. I didn't give a fuck. I'm like, baby, you invited me out. I'm going to eat. And I was coming anyway. But I ain't gonna lie. No, I wouldn't have did all that. But I did do all that. It was so good. I was not expecting it to be that good. It was just so good. Like, I had to. It was so good. So after that, I'm like, baby, what's next? What I'm about to eat? These potatoes, they were so good. And the crab cakes, everything was so good. 10, baby. Why the fuck this bitch ass nigga say he going to the bathroom and never come back? The fuck? I'm like, hold the fuck on. It's been like 10, 20, 30 minutes, bitch. What the fuck this nigga ate? Had to end up grabbing a tab, bitch. Nigga left me with his little one fucking drink. Yeah, bitch, I'm so glad bitch keep me some money, cause what? That was crazy to me. And I said, bitch, you run out on the tab. He talking about, I'm offering you to drink. The fuck are you talking about, bitch?
I'm trying to find the right words to say without being insulting. So here it goes. Y'all are fucking annoying. Like, annoying. It's, at this point, it's honestly comical. Ladies, here's the deal. Let me break it down for you. Come closer. I'll come closer. Whatever. The man asked you out for drinks. He didn't say food. He said drinks. So I don't know why you felt it was necessary to then go ahead and order 48 plus oysters and then potato salad and then all kinds of bullshit. Why? Because you weren't there to actually get to know the guy or connect with him. You were there to take advantage of the opportunity to eat. Now, mind you, She said in the very beginning of the video, she said, I don't know why I didn't block him, which tells me that she wasn't that interested in him to begin with. So with that being said, she definitely took advantage of his time and money. Now, shout out to the guy for being smart enough to understand and realize what was going on and deciding to say, you know what, I'm out of here. You go ahead and handle that shit on your own because clearly you're eating for yourself. I don't even think the guy was fucking eating. He probably only had one drink. And this is why men don't go on dates. Listen, I don't go on dates. I do not take women out on dates. Now, granted, the furthest we're going is to find out if we're compatible, and not compatible in a relationship sense. I mean compatible to be compatible, if you feel what I'm saying. Moreover, with all things considered, if a man is going to go out of his way to take you out on a date, I think you should be at least a little bit considerate and consider, maybe I'm just here to just drink and not eat. Because again, if the guy's paying, why should you be eating if he's not? Now, granted, I'm not saying, you know, if the guy was in a good mood or whatever the case may be, and he said, sure, if you want to order something to eat, go for it. But 48 fucking oysters, potato salad, and a whole host of other shit? Come on. And then next, can we talk about the slurping? My God, that is annoying. That's annoying. You like, first of all, fuck ordering the food. Let's just talk about your decorum being on the table. It's disgusting. You sitting here going, like, come on now. Why would I want to sit there and listen to you lip smack and slurp up what I'm going to be paying for? Meanwhile, we're not even having a conversation where I'm connecting with you on a personal level. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Nah, this is why y'all losing. Ladies, you're losing. You think you're winning, but you're not. You're taking advantage of men, taking advantage of their time, taking advantage of our money. But at the end of the day, the furthest you go is taken back to the crib, you get clapped, and then that's it. Now what?
A third of men, 33%, a little over a third, of men between the ages of 18 and 29 are not only single, but they're not actively looking for a partner. So I've got a question for the men. So my comments are filled with guys saying we're done. We're not looking, we like our peace. I need some more talk from you guys. Tell me why you're done.
Now, I could give you a super long-winded speech about why men are done with dating, but I'll keep it to two reasons. The first one, dating is no longer dating to get to know each other. It's and the second reason is relationships are now transactional. There's no real emotion in it. So men obviously don't want to be taken advantage of, so we're no longer dating.
I would rather pick up my husband's dirty laundry that he leaves right next to the basket, clean up all the beard hair that he leaves in the sink, pick up the dirty boots that he leaves all over the floor for every day for the rest of my life, rather than never seeing him come through that door ever again. And I know I'm not his mother, but it is my job to serve and take care of my husband.
Now this is a spicy take. Ladies, let me ask you a question. Do you clean up after your man once he's home from a long day's worth of work? Why or why not?
Because once a man doesn't have peace, he don't got nothing. Once he don't have respect from his girl who's supposed to respect him the most, the utmost, it's over. The relationship is over and you will lose him. Whether you lose him while he's still in the house or not.
Ooh, she's speaking nothing but facts. Fellas, let me make this really, really simple for you. If your woman can't give you peace or respect, tell her to pack her shit because it's time to go.